Let me guess. You're tired of staring at your phone, just waiting for that text to pop up. It feels like you're the only one putting in the effort, doesn't it? Like you're constantly trying to keep the conversation from fizzling out. You're doing everything you can to show him you're interested, but it feels like it's only pushing him further away. It's draining, and it can leave you wondering, what am I doing wrong? But what if I told you that the secret to getting his full attention is not about doing more, but about doing way, way less? What if the key to making him want you, chase you, and actually value you was to just stop chasing him? I know it sounds completely backward, but stick with me. I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you stop pushing and start tapping into your own magnetic energy. This isn't about playing games, it's about getting your power back. So, let's get real about why chasing just doesn't work. When you're the one constantly calling, texting, and making all the plans, you put yourself in a constant pursuit mode. That forward, action-taking energy is amazing for building a career or crushing your goals. But in romance, it can sometimes kill the natural polarity that creates that spark of attraction. While it's a bit of an oversimplification and not a universal rule, there's a common dynamic in dating where a challenge can increase attraction. When you do all the work, you might accidentally signal that you don't trust him to take the lead, and you rob him of the space to think about you, to miss you, and to want you. It's kind of like trying to catch a puppy. The more you run after it, the more it runs away. But the second you stand still, it often gets curious and comes right back to you. By always being the pursuer, you can unintentionally lower your own value in his eyes and teach him that your attention is a guarantee, not something to be earned. Over time, this doesn't just hurt your chances, it wears down your self-worth. So how do you actually stop? It starts with 3 powerful mindset shifts that will help you go from being the chaser to the one who is effortlessly chased. First, shift number 1. Build a life you absolutely love. What happens when a man is no longer the center of your universe? You get your time and your energy back. Your life instantly becomes more interesting because you are making it interesting. Instead of waiting around for a text, pour that focus into your passions, your friends, and your personal goals. When a woman is genuinely lit up by her own life, she gives off this confidence that's completely irresistible. He's no longer the main event, and you don't have to shrink yourself to fit into his world. You become magnetic because you are whole and happy all on your own. Your fulfillment isn't hanging on his attention, which naturally makes your attention feel like a prize. Next, shift number 2. Master the art of leaning back. This isn't about being passive. It's about being receptive. It's the art of leaning back and simply allowing. Instead of always initiating, you invite. When he gives you a compliment, don't brush it off. Just take a breath and receive it with a simple, warm, thank you. When he offers to help you with something, let him. This isn't about pretending to be helpless. It's about creating the space for him to step up and give. If you're always the one doing and giving, you block him from ever being able to do and give to you. Try practicing this sense of openness. You'll be amazed at how people step up when they're given the room to do so. Finally, shift number 3. Learn to express yourself with vulnerability. A lot of us are scared to be vulnerable because we think it's a weakness. But real vulnerability is a sign of incredible strength. It's about being honest with how you feel without placing blame or making a demand. Chasing often comes from a place of anxiety. So instead of sending an anxious text like, "Haven't heard from you, is everything okay?" you wait for a calm moment when you're together and say something like, "I feel really connected to you when we're in touch regularly." One is a demand that comes from fear. The other is a vulnerable truth that invites him closer and builds real emotional intimacy, not dependency. When you stop chasing him, one of 2 things will likely happen. If he wasn't genuinely interested, his absence will give you the loud and clear answer you deserve, freeing you up to find someone who is. But if he has any real interest, your change in energy will create a noticeable shift for him. He will feel your absence. He'll start to wonder what you're up to, why you seem so peaceful and radiant all of a sudden, and why he's not the center of your world anymore. That's when his own desire has a chance to kick in. He'll start to realize that if he wants to be a part of your incredible life, he needs to put in some effort. He will start to pursue you. But in the end, this isn't really about him at all. It's about you reclaiming your peace and your sense of self. The right kind of love shouldn't feel like a constant game you have to play. It should feel peaceful, and that peace starts the moment you remember that you are already worthy of being pursued.